Yeah, hi. Is this Middlebrow?
Come on.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Middlebrow podcast. I'm one of your co-hosts, Brian Park.
I'm Dan Rosen.
Dan, how's life? Post Grub Street diet debut.
Dude, I can eat normally now. I don't
Yeah.
have to pretend that I eat at all these nice restaurants.
I can't see you the same. You went on the record and said, no bad meals policy for me.
That's true. And haven't you noticed every time we go out, it takes me like an hour to agree to where we're going to eat because
It's a nightmare. We had lunch with our guests right before this pod.
Mm-hmm.
And out of all the restaurants we could have gone to, you went to the one that has a wait at noon on a Thursday.
It's a 10-minute wait, Brian. And I wanted to do also something special for a guest from out of town. I didn't want to take him to Dig.
Well, listeners, cat's out of the bag. We have a really exciting and special guest this week. Kind of came together very quickly. And usually when pod hosts introduce their guests as a friend of the pod, it's just kind of a throwaway line. We mean it. This is truly a friend of the pod. Our guest this week, he is a comedian, writer, and he's one half of the Ben and Emil show. Give it up for Emil DeRosa.
Give it up. Make noise.
Make some
noise.
That was very fun for me as a genuine friend of the show. It's funny. It was fun to watch you guys just slip into
pod personality.
pod
Middlebrow
mode.
mode. You guys really freaked.
And
me.
you've never listened to our podcast. So.
I've listened.
Okay. You're such a liar.
I've listened.
I haven't listened to your podcast. I've watched the clips on YouTube.
I watched
they
the
come
clips.
up in my yeah. Which is, by the way, most people.
to be fair,
I gotta listen to you and your opinions.
this it's funny because I at least practice what I preach. People always, when they if I haven't seen someone in a long time, they'll go, how's the show going? I'm so sorry, I haven't listened. I'm like, please don't listen. You don't have to listen. If you had a show, I wouldn't listen to it. I don't.
Yeah,
we don't
too
have
many
to do that.
shows.
We don't have to engage with each other's stuff. I'm not. Don't worry about it. Never apologize. Honestly, apologize if you watch. Watch the clips. Don't watch the clips. It doesn't
The Ben
matter.
and Emil show is a finance theme.
But if you're out there and you're not a friend, watch the Ben and Emil show. It's more current events focused. We sometimes look at things through a financial.
Listen, did you see what happened? We have a true pod professional on the pod, a plug-in up top.
Oh, I'm gonna wait till the end to tell you where to go find it. YouTube.com/Ben and Emil show.
But we know Emil for a long time.
We've known each other for a long time.
We used to host an open mic together.
We used to host an open mic together.
Yeah.
I was not invited to. I had to put my name in the bucket like everyone else.
Yes.
And you never rigged it for me.
No preferential treatment.
No.
It was maybe the most honest mic in the city.
The only one.
We kind of inadvertently fucked ourselves for being so honest.
Honestly.
At Muchmore's. Oh yeah, didn't someone once come in and complain?
Yeah.
Or some big person?
A Tonight Show writer.
Yes.
Got upset at us.
I think that's a hindrance to my own careers that I'm too.
You're too honest.
I don't know if honest is
too
the right
much
word.
integrity.
I'm not doing. It's more me. I don't want to do someone a favor.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about this earlier about how to make it in stand-up, you had to really suck the dick of some of the most loserish people in New York City.
Yeah.
And if you weren't willing to do that, you would not be able to get ahead. And people who deserve no respect, and who have like little fiefdoms in which they exert maximum power.
Yeah, up and coming stand-up comedy is run by guys who are obsessed with WWE and have zero social skills, and
those were our peers.
you have to grovel to those people because it feels like if you don't get to do their bar show, your career's gonna end.
Yeah, you're the bar show for no people.
Yeah, no one's gonna come, but you'll get to post the poster.
Yeah.
But you left us for greener pastures. You went to LA to go suck the dick of
To suck different dicks.
handsome people.
Suck
who are
dicks.
out.
Everyone's a lot of dick sucking.
At
up
least
top.
they were powerful. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
There was no
you
more.
did get there just as me too.
Yes.
You're like, no, I came here to suck the dicks. And now we're not doing that? Damn it.
It was
chill. That's the junior development executive of Fruit Tree Production Company.
Yes.
Dude, let me suck a few dicks before we end this little game.
And I'll tell you what,
I'm ready.
It was a good trade. There was no more cut off tees. There was no more sleeveless tees, jean shorts. These guys It was good.
Are you sure? Because in LA, I'm seeing a lot of guys cosplaying as cowboys out there.
There are, but I will say that the development execs are at least they're trying, I think. But the majority of the east side of LA is just zero effort.
The development execs I've met are still wearing like Air Force Ones and like Vince skinny jeans.
For me, that's like a WME agent, maybe. I'm thinking like, yeah, I could see Vince skinny jeans for sure. Yeah, because we used to host this comedy show in our backyard, which was the greatest thing ever. It was so fun, and we would, we would go on these pitch meetings or take generals with whoever, and we'd be like in an office in ABC, and they'd be like, and let us know if you guys are working on anything else, and I'd be like, you guys should come to our comedy show in our backyard. Like, it's so fun. We get so much beer. It's gonna be awesome, and it would be. They would come in their casual clothes and. They would drink with us and dance in our garage. Very fun.
Still not give you
a
and
shift.
give us nothing.
And you'd send them a nice follow-up email after.
Yeah.
Hey, so much
fun.
Hey, you like seeing Joel Kim Booster, and yet and yet nothing for a meal.
But it was nice to see him let loose.
I missed the strawberry rhubarb scone from Canyon Coffee.
I just went to Canyon last week.
I do love when these two guys come to LA and try to get work done in Canyon.
Dude, I was sat in Canyon for like 3 hours and did work. I think I'm the only one.
Well, that's Dan's thing. Dan does it in New York too, where he goes to every canyon
the hottest,
equivalent.
Yeah.
It is stupid. You should find coffee shops that are like empty.
I'll drop Brian off after playing tennis. He's just in tennis clothes with a tote bag and just sitting at a table on his phone being like, I'm just working.
Well, welcome. We're happy to have you here in New York, Emil.
I'm happy to be here. Everyone who knows me knows I'm like a little rat. I love it here. I want to come back. Since basically
trying to bring you back.
The day I got to LA, I was like, I want to go back, and and that has never.
Even though, by the way, like you went to LA, got a career, got a beautiful partner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the LA
home,
was good
everything
to me.
is good.
LA was good to me. I was not good to LA, but LA was good to me.
Here you are mocking the talent execs. Meanwhile, you're the only person who moved from New York to LA and things worked out.
I know. LA was good to me, but it's it never sat right with me. I don't know. It's a weird.
Yeah.
Me and Sarah are on this little East Coast trip right now, and we're both.
All your friends are actually East Coast.
Everyone I got there.
That's the trick to LA. I realized.
I know. It's the only everyone I hang out with is like New York, Philly, New Jersey. Like, for a long time before Phil moved back, it was just our very funny friend Phil, who's a writer director, our other friend Adam, who's a very funny writer, both just New Jersey guys, and it was just like this is what LA is. You just find two guys from New Jersey and you hang out with them. And I'm also from New Jersey.
I spoke to someone recently at A24, and they told me that people from Jersey actually run shit. Because if you're from New York, you're like too in it. And they said that New Yorkers just don't try as hard. But in Jersey, you're just enough outside of the room, but you want in. So the Jersey people actually try really hard, and they're hungry.
And you have a chip on your shoulder.
And they said that all the execs are from Jersey.
There's
something in the water in Jersey.
Yeah, well,
horrible. Like
I did realize, because we've been here for like a few weeks now, and I realized that like I forgot how much I hated saying that I grew up in New Jersey in New York. I love saying it in LA for some reason, but like here people go like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
In LA people are like, oh, I don't know why.
It's not New York.
Yeah.
Well, they're building all those fucking studios in Jersey now. Like every
apparently I'm gonna be an exec at
you should be an exec. Hometown kid.
Yeah.
Bruce Springsteen over here. How come you didn't play Bruce Springsteen? I could see it. They got a little other rat face, Jeremy Allen White.
First off, I didn't say rat faced. I said
you were a rat.
I'm like a little rat.
Oh, yeah.
Not because of my face.
I'm sorry.
Because I like digging through the trash.
Emil's a very handsome man. Yeah, no one would mistake him for a rat of any kind.
Yeah, I don't know. They should have cast me. I could do it.
Yeah,
and I'm a way bigger fan than and I'm from New Jersey.
Yes, that's why. Where's he from? Not Jersey.
Who knows?
That's the two things that I remember in the early aughts of our friendship, Emil, is you kind of showed me the ropes of Williamsburg. Like, you got to go to this place, the Commodore. They have the best fried chicken sandwiches. Williamsburg has changed a lot, but Commodore is still there and still serving chicken sandies. And the other thing is, you were the biggest Bruce Springsteen fan I'd ever met, and I didn't listen to any, and I tried in secret.
No,
and
it
I was
sucks.
like,
ass. You really,
it's okay.
Bruce Springsteen, you really have to be born into it. It's not an acquired taste.
No, I think it's a universal feeling. Do you want to know something really embarrassing? I told, I honestly wish I kept it to myself. I told my partner Sarah, but because we're thinking about moving back, I don't know. Sometimes like when life changes are happening, I'm like, I just need Bruce Springsteen, you know? And
So you're just blasting
and
the
so,
car?
well,
we were born to run.
we were on this trip, and I had we had a rental car, and so I dropped her off at the hotel, and I had to go uptown to drop the rental car off, and I was like, I think it's a good time for Bruce Springsteen. I get on the West Side Highway, and Promised Land comes on, and I'm literally just I started crying, and I was like, and I recognized, I was like, this is psycho. Like, stop it.
This is what like the Oasis fans are like now in these Wembley.
I can't help it. It's like
hometown hero. I feel like that doesn't exist anymore. Where like someone is so uniquely identified.
No, the Gen Zs, they get teary-eyed when they see two Hollis doing hyperpop up on stage.
Yeah, but they don't feel like specific to a geography. Whereas I feel like Bruce in New Jersey is very intense.
He's also Pop Smoke.
Yeah, in LA.
He's a New York guy, isn't he?
this is proving his point.
Yes. No, people big up Pop Smoke
or Juice WRLD.
Yeah, but I don't know where Juice WRLD's from. But I don't feel like it's not. Where's Juice WRLD from? He's from Smoothie King. Where did he grow up? New Orleans.
I don't know who these people are, to be honest.
Juice WRLD is dead, Emil.
Oh, okay.
You don't listen to rock music? You don't listen to hip hop?
I like
No, MGMT does that for me. And it does it for Travis Kelce.
Wesleyan?
Topical.
That's for Wesleyan. MGMT is to Wesleyan.
No,
you know how many times on Twitter
electric feel. If I hear that playing anywhere, I just got to stop everything.
Oh, yeah. I did see those Travis Kelce tweets.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, are you doing the Travis Kelce thing?
No. But I love the tweets that he made about Electric Field.
If you look up Electric Field Travis Kelce on Twitter for
3 years, he was like, oh man, this song hits every time. Like nothing like, and he'd be like, ooh, girl, shock me like electric eel. Ha ha ha.
He's a great example of how I wish I was dumber and how much happier I would be.
Oh, he's like what I want to be like, yeah.
There's no self-consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
He just seems, and he's actively losing IQ points every game.
Is he what people would call a golden retriever boyfriend? Are you guys familiar with that term? Is that what a golden retriever boyfriend is?
I think he is that.
Yeah.
Himbo, maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, babe, how you sing and dance at the same time? That seems like really hard. You do one thing, but like two at the same time.
No, every woman just wants to marry Forrest Gump in a way. They just want to be Jenny.
I want to be Forrest Gump. I just want to get into running and shrimping. I think it sounds nice.
Yeah,
but you have to be born that way.
Invest in Apple.
Yeah, and but it doesn't work for me. People are like, you should run. Like it really clears your head. And I'm just like running, and I'm just like pissed the whole time. I'm like, my head's still full.
But I don't envy him. I would not want to be married to Taylor Swift.
Oh.
To be married to, you would be Forrest Gump and be married to Taylor Swift?
No, but I think that's
just think about the number of revisions that went through the brand agency to even like propose to Taylor Swift.
Everything has like 3 creative agencies and a PR firm attack every tweet.
Do you guys subscribe to the theory that it's a PR relationship? Have you heard this theory?
Yeah,
that is completely fake.
Yeah, that it's just a marriage of
convenience.
Yeah, not.
But isn't that what happens when you're at that net worth? Like all of it is just a merger.
You don't think she loved Joe Alwyn?
You don't think she loved Matty Healy?
I think she did like Matty Healy.
I think Matt Healy was the one, like the real
and then
one.
He had to go run his mouth about Ice Spice, and he ruined everything.
Her whole team was like, "You can't do this, guy."
He's talking about what was the website? Ghetto Blasters? Or no,
Ghetto Gaggers.
Ghetto Gaggers.
And Travis Kelce he still jerks off to like magazines.
He doesn't know how to.
There's porn on the internet yet.
Yeah. He can't navigate Pornhub.
No. You think he can give him a phone? No, come on.
No.
There's no way.
So you guys don't think it's fake?
I think it's real. I think neither of them have much. I think they're both very simple folk.
She is funny to me. I mean, also, we're treading difficult terrain here. This is like, you don't want to upset the Swifties.
Yeah, we're not going to post these as clips.
But I will say...
it'll be not good for the pod if they do get mad at us.
Yeah, because maybe you'll keep a couple.
Yeah.
who like, but the I don't engage with her much. My last engagement with her was we were trying to watch. We had a brief moment of insanity where we were watching all of the Star Wars movies. I'm extremely cheap, which is fine. But I bought I bought an ESPN Disney Plus Hulu bundle so I could watch. I think it was Wimbledon.
You could watch Caitlin Clark.
So I could watch Wimbledon, binge The Bear, and then also binge Andor. And I was like, I only have to pay for 1 month. And then we finished all those. And then
By the way, Emil is not Jewish. I would like everyone to just know he's from New Jersey. He's Italian and Greek, and he's not a member of the tribe. No reason why. I just want to be clear that others can have this type of behavior.
But then I got obsessed. I was like, we should pack in all the Star Wars movies before
I've heard
we cancel.
Andor is good.
Andor's great. But then Sarah was still working, and I was trying to annoy her to stop working so we could watch episode 6. And
that's the most freelance, unambiguously unemployed boyfriend thing to do.
So by the way, what an amazing partner that she's willing to suffer the prequels.
We watched all 9.
You suffered through the prequels for you.
We watched all 9 very
Stop
quickly.
working and what? Come on, babe.
So I didn't have to pay for another month.
From my point of view, the Jedi are evil. You made her suffer through.
So then I was putting on Miley Cyrus had a visual album. I was like, maybe this will, but it wasn't doing the trick. And then I put on her Taylor Swift's. They're called like the Lily Pond sessions or something like that. And we're dying because it opens with her. She's looking at the camera and she was like, "Okay, guys, it's 8:30 in the morning." And I know a lot of you are probably like, "What are you doing up right now?" And I was like, "No one's thinking that. It's 8:30 in the morning."
Very normal. You're a powerful person. It's weird that people think she's so relatable when to me she seems like the least relatable human being on the planet.
Again, I hate even treading. The Swifties
I know,
scare me, but I feel very uncomfortable.
We are 3 dudes.
I know.
Not understanding
I'm glad they
the
connect
Swiftie.
with it, but I feel uncomfortable seeing the reaction.
It's not real music like Bruce.
I know. It did just cross my mind that I said I was driving up the West Side Highway and put on Bruce Springsteen and started crying for no reason.
Yeah.
So like, I'm happy with you.
Yeah. What a shock that
I'm
you're
just as
not
deranged.
connecting with T Swift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brian loves Taylor Swift.
Love Taylor Swift. I love her music. I think she's a great songwriter, and I think their love is real. And I wish them the best.
I'm happy for them. More than anything, I do want to say I'm happy for them.
I don't know why I as an adult should know or care about this, but it seems important. It seems seismic.
Yeah.
We did go to the U.S. Open, and it was the day they got engaged, and I was annoyed because they were. This is how I found out. It said it was panning to fans, and it said Taylor Swift got engaged. Cam.
Really?
And I was like, "What is
her
that? That's not a
influence?
thing."
What happens on the camp?
No balance.
Nothing. It was just like people were going like. I was like, did they just get? It was like a group of 4 people. I was like, did they all just get
This is
engaged?
national news.
I was at the U.S. Open too.
Medicaid
but I
cut, who
love
cares?
these fan cams because it just lights everyone up.
I know.
They're just so happy when they see themselves on the screen.
It's very sweet.
It's very, very sweet.
They all do the dumbest wave. We all just waved. No one's going to see this.
Yeah. That's U.S. Open
You
season
went to
right
the
now.
U.S. Open, right, Brian?
Yeah.
You saw an epic match.
I had an epic match, but even leading up to the U.S. Open, I went to a pre-U.S. Open party for Racket Magazine.
Oh, right.
I was at the Seaport.
Shout out to Racket for the invite.
For the invite, and only one professional player showed up, and his name is Stefanos Tsitsipas.
That's my guy.
That's your guy.
Oh, you fucking Greek.
So
Tommy Steph.
for listeners, Stefanos Tsitsipas, I love him.
Talk about himbo.
He's himbo,
Jesus.
big himbo energy.
I mean, got to be one
Beautiful
of the
man.
top hottest. I mean, outside
Hottest
of
guy.
Dimitrov, I don't know who would be hotter on the tour.
but
Zverev is hot, but he's
Yeah.
No,
commits sexual assault.
That's crazy.
and you're overlooking a big
I said he
asterisk.
commits sexual assault. I listen.
Jesus.
Wait, but even
He's a bad domestic abuse.
sexual assault,
Sorry.
domestic abuse aside, I don't think he's hot. This is Berrettini erasure.
Yeah. But anyways,
I only like the domestic abuse. I don't think he's hot.
But I thought that was very funny because Stefanos Tsitsipas, he loves being famous. And the moment he showed up to the party, my friend turned to me and he was like, he's going to lose in the second round. He's dressed up.
Oh, he hasn't been good in years.
Yeah. But
He's
he,
been
Oh,
flaming
no,
out.
it's so weird to see his age on the thing. I think he's 26 or 27.
Yeah,
It's
he's
so
young.
weird to see a 27-year-old just fully falling apart and just crashing out.
he looked good though.
He looks great.
He's jacked. He's giant.
We went to his match live.
He's glowing.
He looks so hot.
Yeah.
Didn't he post like some Andrew Tate stuff recently?
It doesn't surprise me. All these
Probably.
athletes do.
He's often getting flamed for his.
I told him
his
he
face.
needs to tweet more.
Yeah. Oh,
I went up to him, I
that's-
was like, you got to tweet more. And he's like, oh, really? Sometimes I'm worried about I'm being kind of cringe, but I'm having fun with it.
No, Brian's gonna ruin his career. It's like his manager's like, why do you start tweeting dumb shit again? This like really hot Asian guy telling me I should be tweeting more.
That's the last thing he needs to be doing. I did look at. So I think he's still dating Paula Badosa.
I think so. Yeah.
I was always like, what is she doing with this guy? This guy's such an idiot. And but she got injured. She's not in the U.S. Open because I guess she's getting surgery.
Yeah.
And she tweeted about the surgery. It was so long, and I should try to find the tweet because it's like, oh, these two are perfect for each other, a match made in heaven. Like,
Was it like, for every setback, it is 10,000 universes have conspired to make this moment happen,
It's
and to
basically
share
exactly that.
to share this instance with you. I cannot think of a more cosmic divinity. Blah 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 blah.
He is if astrology played tennis.
Yes. I mean, it's too long, but injury slowed me down, but home gave me the space to rise again. It's like that. It's just like, and it
I
goes
love
on.
that.
It's
Do
so
you think
many.
they're writing these sincerely, or they're using ChatGPT at this point?
I think Steph
Oh.
steals a lot of stuff. People are like,
Yeah.
I think he's stealing it from those, like, you know, those,
That was my hackneyed quote.
you know, those Twitter accounts that are like
Stoicism.
Socrates, I don't know. And they
Stoics.
post, yes.
Yeah.
And I think he just like copy and paste those. And,
For sure.
Yeah.
He's doing Rupee car shit.
Yeah.
No, but I witnessed. It was one of the craziest live sporting spectacles. So I went to a first round match between Benjamin Bonzi and Daniel Medvedev. Daniel Medvedev is my favorite tennis player because
That's
he's
controversial.
He's a troll. I like that
Because he's Russian.
because he's Russian.
You disagree about who owns the Donbass, and you support.
That's exactly. Well, damn, if I would have gotten there if you let me
Sorry,
speak.
sorry, I'm
Goddamn. No, so for listeners, for context, Daniel Medvedev, he was a former number one. He won the U.S. Open in 2021. He's slumping. He's crashed out in the first or second round of every major. His career is definitely on a downward trend. And he played this guy named Benjamin Bonzi. a
Wait,
French
but why
player.
is he your favorite player?
I just love him because he's a heel. I
Wait,
think
also,
tennis needs a good heel, and
not
he's
to
a
cut you
troll.
off, but him and Tsitsipas, funnily enough, have like a little bit of a rivalry.
They have a beef, yeah.
And they both are kind of falling off at the same time. It's very strange.
Yeah, they had a beef. You know, Tsitsipas called Medvedev a bullshit Russian, and then Medvedev went up to me. He's like, "Get over here, Stefanos. Get over here. Where are you going? What? It's because he's this little kid who doesn't know how to fight. He called me a bullshit. You started it. You call me a bullshit Russian."
Yeah, I like Medvedev too. He doesn't give a fuck. He's one of the few players who's just like completely fine, just losing his shit on the court. He also has a fun playing style.
He's really
one of the few players who
He's
has
really
a very-
unorthodox, but he's really smart. Is the thing. Like he studied physics and is like a really high-ranking chess player. But it shows like on court, he has like a mouth to him where he like is not afraid to point out like hypocrisies and bullshit. But
Yeah, he'll go to the umpire like, "Who are you, an idiot? Are you the dumbest person alive? Then why would you make that call?"
But well, I don't know. I don't know if I can say I'm a fan of him anymore because he was at his fucking worst.
He crossed the line. He crossed
the line. So basically, what happened is he played this guy named Benjamin Bonzi. Benjamin Bonzi beat him in the first round of Wimbledon. Played him again at this U.S. Open. It adds this drama. Like, you know, I think the sporting lines were like, it's pretty 50-50. Bonzi might win. So he was down 2-0. He was facing Bonzi had match point. Bonzi hit a first serve into the net. He's supposed to get a second serve. Then all of a sudden the umpire was like, "What are you doing? Get off the court." And everyone looks, and there was like a random photographer ran onto the court to like squirrel his way into the side. And then the umpire was like, "Okay, first serve for Bonzi." The crowd went apeshit. And I'm not even
Why
exaggerating.
is it first serve?
Which, to be fair, it is the rule.
It technically is the
Yeah.
rule, but in the heat of the moment and of match
Yeah.
point,
That doesn't make any sense to me.
out of like a guttural reaction, I was like, "What the fuck?"
Right.
I started booing. Everyone starts booing. We were booing.
So you joined.
Oh, I was totally apart. I was on my feet. I was like, "Boo, boo, fuck
Because
you."
no one knew
fuck
the
you."
rules.
Huh?
Because no one knows the actual
But
rules.
also, the ones who were like cheering, no one was, only fucking dorks were cheering for Bonzi. There was a group of guys behind me. I'm not.
Dude, the French come out. Every time I've been to a live tennis match against a French person, the French are always there. It's so annoying.
So annoying.
Allez, allons-y.
But dude, Medvedev just leaned into it, and the game got stalled for 15 minutes.
Turned into like a wrestling match.
He turned into a wrestling match. He went up to the umpire, started screaming at the umpire, "Are you a man? Are you a man? Are you a man? You're shaking. Why are you shaking? Because you made the wrong fucking call. Everyone's gonna see this." And everyone was booing, and he was like orchestrating this, it was crazy. Yeah.
I feel like that stuff only happens at the U.S. Open.
Yeah.
too. Like other countries and their.
It's because
The
it's a very
test events.
polite sport, but then the U.S. Open, everyone has like 10 honeydews in them, so all
Yeah,
the
we're
decorum is going
American.
out the
We're just
window.
we like completely turn into wrestling.
Yeah, like if it's at a basketball game, the umpires there, they'll like shut it down quickly because they're used to this. But at tennis, they're like, the
honeydeuces are crazy.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
The
It
ump
was
did
crazy.
completely lose control. Mehdi also lost control. He tried to quiet it down, but at that point it was completely gone.
And then he came
Fucking
back,
maniacs.
yeah.
and then Mehdi lost.
This is where they're trying to raise the prices to get rid of the hoi polloi, but they can't.
No.
We'll pay anything just to cause havoc.
If there's a chance to rip some seats out of the
They
stands.
have no idea. There's so many. There's a lot of real estate developers who keep having kids in New York. Okay, they're gonna keep going to the U.S. Open and paying $25 for honeydews. Dude, that was It was crazy though. It was.
And
it
were you
was insane.
honeydew up?
I wasn't honeydew up.
It's just straight vodka,
Dude,
basically.
I was like,
it's ridiculous.
because I've been to the U.S. Open before, but I'd never
Correct.
tried a honeydew, and I was like, I just got to try this thing. So, because everyone's always like, "Do you have a honeydew?" It is so strong. I took a sip and I was like, "Whoa, this is."
Yeah, and then you have to like flip your head back and forth for 4 hours. Like it's psychotic construction. Yeah, let's get people insanely fucked up and then vomit everywhere.
Yeah,
But then when I got home and I looked at all the post game analysis, the internet unanimously has decided that if you were cheering for Medvedev or you were booing, you should be banned from all live tennis. I was on the wrong side of history on this.
Of history. Wow.
I was on the wrong side.
Wow,
of
Rob and D'Angelo
We're
over
making-
here. I didn't
we're making
realize.
tennis herstory tonight.
Didn't
I
realize.
know.
that.
I'm just telling you guys, be careful out there. It can happen to anyone.
It is funny because as someone, I was watching it live at home. I was going like animals, but I know in my mind, like, if I was in the
You would have just been.
I would have been like,
You've been throwing cantaloupe.
It was insane.
It's fun to just become a mob. We all kind of want
It
to.
feels so good to get caught up in it. It's
Yeah.
like, and you leave and you go, I don't know who that guy was. That wasn't me.
punched a kid.
I'm not like that. You didn't do anything wrong. We're not going to ban you. From
Well, we're gonna go. I'm gonna go on Monday.
You're going. We might go again. I
might
might
go.
go again. Who knows?
Maybe tonight even.
This is when all the seats are going to be cheap too, because people are the scalpers are going. God, I can't believe people didn't buy these for triple.
Well, that's what happened. I was at Rockaway Beach, and then impromptu, we were like, should we go to the U.S. Open? New York is the best city in America, baby.
it really.
It is the fucking best.
You can't do that in fucking
Undefeated.
LA. Oh,
Undefeated.
should we go to the Lakers game and sit in 3 hours of traffic and
Try to go to a Lakers game than a Dodgers game. Never going to happen.
Can't
And
do it.
they're very close to each other. LA people will get that.
I saw a good TikTok where it was like, all right, getting ready to go from Venice to Eagle Rock, which is like I think 10 miles, and then
very
they
far.
cut to like the Indiana Jones like traversing the map montage where it's traveling over the world. Yeah, it's horrible.
It's
It's a stupid city.
Look, you're gonna get no argument from me. It's it's not a city. It's not a
It's
city.
not.
I
It's
think
a-
this is the.
It's a town
It's-
that extends forever.
You're setting yourself up for failure by telling people it's a great American city because it's just a bunch of suburbs connected by highways and it's
Mostly highways
yeah.
and hot people, but you theoretically,
It's
you
like-
just know they're in their cars.
It's a
driving
bit
past
like
you.
living. You're getting all the bad stuff of a city, but none of the good stuff of a city. It's not walkable. The public transport isn't good. But then you have like all the horrible traffic, the crazy home prices, like the rent is out of control. All these things. You're
Yeah,
like, what?
everything's expensive. Food's
Yeah.
expensive.
But the Japanese spots and those strip malls,
Those
banging.
those are actually good.
But even the good restaurants are like in the shittiest
Yeah.
little like strip malls far out. They there's no good vibe to anything. You have to eat in
I
a
love
parking
that.
lot.
That is my ideal restaurant.
No, come
It's a
on.
good food in a bad vibe place.
They need to make
No.
every city New York somehow. I don't know.
Yeah, we only have one.
Gotta figure it out.
If you just look like there's only one city in America, and it is New York. No offense to other cities.
Chicago's close.
I just found a city that like, do you need a car? And New York is the only city where
You're
I
not
think
allowed to have
the
that
majority of
opinion
people
until you get your driver's license down.
No, because I live in a city. That's why I live
You
in the
can't
city.
you can't speak on that.
Dude, Parisians, do they drive? No. Londoners, they don't know how to fucking. They
I'm
put
with
the
you.
steering wheel on the opposite end of the car, and no, it doesn't matter.
I just want to. The less I drive, the better. I just want to never get in a car. And like the happier I'm happier the more I stay away from a car. It's just the.
It's an automotive.
I want to walk around the city.
Guys, I want to talk about vertical
outfits.
mini dramas.
Okay,
Please.
you don't want to have a discussion about how the traffic in LA is bad?
No, I don't want to talk about
a conversation
bad
no one's
LA
ever had
traffic.
before.
No, I sent it to you guys because I saw this this piece in the Washington
this
Post.
is all that's coming out of LA now. This is the future of content.
Is vertical mini dramas. Do you know about this before this piece? Have you heard it? I'm sure
I had only known about it because someone tried to get me to write for one.
for a vertical mini
and then
drama.
and every once in a while they'll show up on your TikTok and you're like, it feels like parody.
Right.
Do you want to explain?
Yeah, so for our listeners, vertical mini dramas, I mean, they're huge in China. I mean, fucking China is just crushing it. I'm China maxing here.
Oh,
China in what content that's facile and the lowest common denominator, algorithm driven slop.
So basically, this is algorithm driven soap operas that are shot for a mobile first experience. And
they're 90 seconds.
They're 90 seconds. It doesn't matter what order you see them in. It's just hypercharged soapy drama in every 90-second clip. And dude, so I took this is straight from the WAPO piece. One popular app, DramaBox, averaged 44 million monthly active users during the first half of 2025, more than Hulu or Paramount Plus. And the two others, NetShort and DramaWave, attracted 20 million users plus, and it's only going up and up and up and up. Over half of the listings
nuts.
for actors are for vertical mini dramas.
Do you guys think Quibi was just right too early? Maybe.
I honestly think they were.
Yeah, but also they spent too much money on they tried to get Chris Hemsworth and make normal shows.
Right.
Instead, then they were like, this billionaire wouldn't sit up for this poor woman, but she didn't realize that he was her father.
Well,
and that's the plot, and that's the whole. You've seen these come on your feed where you're like, what is? And people believe it's so sad what they're doing to him. The comments are just broken English, it's a tragedy.
It's straight up smut. It's porn.
Oh, it is porn. It's
straight up
porn without the
and,
sex. It's the setups to every porn.
Yeah, and even in the piece they said they were trying to theorize what is contributing, who's watching these vertical mini dramas, and they said that a lot of wives just get boxed out of TV time by husbands and their sons, so they just
This is
enjoy.
tragic.
They just enjoy it in private. And so I have a game here for you guys.
You hear that?
I prepared.
Husbands, you watched the sports game too much.
So I went to DramaBox and I went to NetShort and I poked around.
These are the names: DramaBox and NetShort.
So, Emil and Dan, which of these titles is fake? Okay. Of these vertical mini drama series, we have Daddy Dominance Good Girl, Secret Surrogate to the Mafia King,
I'm intrigued by all
Pregnant by My Ex-Professor's Dad,
this. Okay.
How to Tame a Silver Fox, My Stepbrother's Dirty Secret.
So we have to guess which of these are real.
Which one's fake? There's
I'm
one
gonna say
fake one.
How to Tame a Silver Fox is
How to
fake,
Tame a Silver Fox.
because the other ones were so ridiculous, and that
I
one's
think the first. What was the first one?
Daddy Dominance Good Girl.
I think that's fake.
Well, all of them are real.
God damn it! These are shows,
Daddy Dominance Good Girl
and you
had
can't.
the most views, by 250 million views.
And you can't jerk off to these. The goal of this is not to come in your hand.
But what's the viewing experience is so crazy because we've talked about this on the pod, how Netflix has sort of dumbified all of their content, where all of the dialogues like, you, my brother, you're fucking me over by not including me into the will. So, but this is they have caption, they label the characters. So in the Daddy Dominance Good Girl, it's the man shows up and they're like, Daddy. The girl shows up and says good girl. So you don't even need to hear the audio. You can kind of follow.
Jeez, it's like Bluey.
I mean,
children.
they're on the cutting edge. I mean, I'm sure you guys saw that article where it was maybe a writer who took a meeting with Netflix, and they said they were really looking for things that people could keep up with while they were scrolling on their phone. I mean,
and there was that Netflix directive that characters should state that what they're doing,
right? So
out
when you're
loud,
so you could scroll and also be
I am entering the door now.
Right.
I am eating the food. Look at you eating the food.
It's everything they want.
They're crushing it.
And no one even. Have you guys seen those? I feel like there's tweets now, kind of talking about how people's attention spans have gotten so bad that when they watch a movie, they feel like they're doing something productive.
Yeah.
They're like, this is I'm putting a novel on. I'm
Yeah. And by the way, novels used to be the thing that people thought was like facile
Yeah.
and
But now
easy.
people are putting Happy Gilmore 2 on,
That's
and they're like,
so
I'm engaging
funny.
with the classics. How many tech CEOs have you seen talk about? You can read 100 books in a week. With AI, you tell it to summarize it for you, and it's like that's not reading a book.
That's why you
my
read.
guy.
That's why you read Moby Dick for the plot points.
Yeah, it's just like.
But
That's
they don't
where we
understand.
are. These people are. They're gonna come out on top.
And maybe they're right. Maybe people don't actually want to engage. They just want like this show is like plot points. Like there's no acting or art. Like the sets are like they really ordered these from Temu like that morning. This is what the sets look like in the lighting. Everything is horrific.
Why waste an excruciating hour watching some drama when you could just get the plot points in 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, are you opposed to me
I
putting
think
in
you
Karl of Knausgaard and ChatGPT?
Yeah. And say, how do I turn it into 90-second chunks?
Yeah, who out there has read all? What is it, 5 or 6 of my struggle?
You read them.
No, I read the first one, and I was
You
like,
are such a dude. When I see all of these memes about performative males, I think of you because there was you carried that tome around for like a good.
Who's that performing? What woman is like, oh yes, this guy's on book 4 of Karl Knausgaard's My Struggle.
yeah, that's a red flag.
Yeah. He knows how to treat a lady.
What is a performative male exactly? And there's no way I am. Take it back.
You're a performative male. Look at your long locks and your fucking nose ring. What do you think? Who's that for?
Doing it for the love of the game.
We know you were sitting on the L train baiting.
I have an e-reader now. Okay, no, I'm not projecting any. I'm not projecting a front cover to anybody anymore.
Oh, that's tough.
So you could read Jordan Peterson
Yeah, I can finally read all the classics.
in quiet.
Did you guys see Kpop Demon Hunters on Netflix?
No, but I've heard people talking about it a lot.
I saw a TikTok of young children talking about how much they love it.
You guys should see it.
You watched it?
It's good.
I have heard it's very good. I've heard it's very good.
Go, good. Maybe you should watch that fucking soap opera slop. It's good.
I have.
This is
heard
like
it's
the
good.
end of civilization. Oh, it's good. It's good actually. Like the destruction of all culture, the devification of society. No, it's like, dude, it like kind of slaps. TBH. Go fuck yourself,
You're bro.
All right, I'll watch it tonight,
Dude, out of the Billboard top 10, over half of the songs are from the soundtrack.
It's crushing.
It is the most streamed movie in Netflix history.
Well, if it's popular, it must be good. Then that's facts.
That's how it works.
That's why we love Taylor Swift.
But the business behind it is even crazier. So Sony made it for $100 million. And
What is it? What is it to
It's like an animated.
to our listeners who are have some semblance of a life, dignity?
It's about K-pop. It's K-pop stars, and
But it's animated.
Yeah, it's animated, and it was algorithmically generated. They're like, okay, K-pop's really popular, and thrillers and demons are really popular, so let's merge the
I
two.
didn't know about these demons. Demons are popular?
Yeah, like thrillers, like horror thrillers.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, so basically, Sony made it for $100 million. This happened during the pandemic,
That seems like too much money for that movie.
and then. Well, then they went to Netflix for distribution, and then Netflix was like, okay, we'll give you $100 million, but then we'll pay you $20 million so that you bag $20 million guaranteed, because that's just the cap for a single movie. And now Netflix owns all the rights. So all the merch, all the IP, there's a sequel in the works.
So it's going to be a hit.
Well, I think Sony just fumbled the bag. They didn't realize how big of a global sensation this was going to become.
Yeah, they let Happy Madison slip through their fingers too. They could have had Hubie Halloween.
Oh, really? They could have had...
Happy Madison, I believe, used to be on the Sony lot.
And now it's
Now it's Netflix.
And if you guys,
it's on Netflix.
if you guys,
Did you see Happy Gilmore?
if you guys lived in LA, you could take generals at Happy Madison with who was it? It was someone famous's kid. But
I just had a general at Happy Madison last week.
But now they must be at Netflix.
They
Or maybe
were.
it's still on the Sony lot.
They moved to the Fox lot.
How did your general go, Dan?
You know,
They
how,
really
you know
like
how
what
it
they're
went.
seeing.
Yeah.
Keep us looped
Just-
in if you got new
Yeah,
projects.
and you don't even need you actually don't even need like a full script. Just like like let's have the doors open. You can have it back and forth.
Let's keep a line open.
Yeah. No, I have friends at Happy because I worked on one of their movies last year.
NBD, no big deal.
Yeah,
So I got
flex.
But it was cool. I walked around and saw the Simpsons, like where they write the Simpsons, which is cool on the Fox lot.
That is cool.
Yeah, that's like something that I feel like a lot of comics they would like post from the Fox lot, like big things happening.
Yeah.
Big, just I'm just a small town guy. Like, how did I even get here? And you're like, a million people have had this exact. Never post about something. This is my advice: don't ever post about something until it's out. Until it's
that's kind
out
of happening with
released.
A24 now. That's losing its sort of cultural cachet a little bit because everyone's getting meetings at A24.
Everyone is or because
VC
people
money,
are accusing them of AI. Using AI.
I've been accused of AI.
I've been accused of AI. There was minimal AI. Did you see the J. Crew thing? The J. Crew AI?
Oh, yes.
That was bleak.
Yeah.
J. Crew used AI for its ads and like did not do a great job.
Yeah,
They
and I
got
guess
caught. Just
really
don't get caught.
really jocked some famous street style photographer guy's whole thing. And
Yeah.
Didn't,
the
didn't credit
photographer-
him, but credited the guy who did the AI.
Yeah.
That's the real artist.
Yeah. Emil, you don't think that's art? Going to Midjourney and just describing a vague scenario?
Yeah, I feel like I keep having this conversation. And I'll probably continue to have this conversation for the next, I don't know, until
Until you're replaced by AI.
until everyone just agrees that you can't fight it anymore, and this is how, we're prompting movies now. Also, have you guys seen the thing where they obviously want to legitimize this thing, and so now there's terms being associated with AI, and I've seen people talking about prompt engineering courses, and I'm like, you can't call it prompt engineering, okay? You're just asking ChatGPT.
Yeah,
to
being good at asking questions.
Right.
Well, I have heard people who think that like actually, like there'll be a rise in English majors because
I think so.
because being inquisitive and knowing how to talk to the AI will actually be the most useful thing.
Philosophy majors.
Yes, and getting exactly. Yeah, people could be.
Suddenly, the liberal
Stoics will be back.
The liberal arts degree will be king because
It'll be king again.
we know how to talk to our robot friends.
AI overlords. Yeah,
Yeah.
we understand.
It was interesting. I was watching a friend who works with AI. He was showing me some stuff, and it was interesting. He was very good at it, and it was funny because he like had a tone with the AI, and I was like, "It's so funny you talk like that." And like he was kind of mean to it. I was like, "Wow, don't be so direct and mean." And he was like, "No, it needs to know it did a bad job. I wanted to fix it." And I was like, "Wow."
Sometimes I do catch myself being very polite to ChatGPT.
Me too.
And I'm
I'm
like, why am I being so
hey,
nice?
when this all goes sideways,
It should remember me.
I was a nice guy.
There's this guy, Tyler Cowen, who has this economics blog called The Marginal Revolution. He's like going full. He is writing his biography and posting it because he wants the AI to like know who he is, and like when he dies, it wants it to like have a record of his past and his thoughts and his upbringing, so it can like recreate him more effectively.
Interesting. My life kind of flashed before my eyes of like I was like, oh no, is the AI gonna know all the stuff I've said on my podcast and stuff, and just
Yeah,
gonna create
definitely.
some horrible avatar of me? And
That's gonna be so funny, dude.
no,
It's gonna have great takes.
Emil
it's gonna be a
DeRosa.
sweet boy. It's gonna be the
I'd be
sweetest.
better than blasting Bruce and with some spanakopita. That's the peak human experience. Bet.
brutal.
You got red, bro.
But no, I've had this conversation. We were at a dinner where people were talking about, now it's the debate of like what constitutes artistic expression anymore. People were talking about if they just kind of like prompt out a movie, is that just as valuable as a human
I
creation?
don't think anyone will be interested in it.
Why not? I think you forget that we're living in the slop world. Look at
That's
the
true.
stuff
That's true. There are a lot of people who are the amount of like bizarre, like jacked cats do like rescuing little baby kittens from
Yeah.
abusive cat mothers that I've seen,
I think
and people watch that with glee. So yes,
right.
maybe you're right.
It's not. We're forgetting. Like everyone goes like, do you remember that like genre of tweet that was kind of people were posting clips from movies or older TV shows and stuff and being like, I'd love to see an AI write this. And it's like, yeah they won't, but it won't necessarily
it doesn't matter,
right?
Yeah,
because
yeah.
like,
well, this is what this shows. People actually don't want or don't care if things are
and none of us
interesting.
like staring at this thing. It sucks, right? But we just do it. It's just easy, and it like it's comforting, and the pretty lights make me feel good. Yeah. And so it's like it doesn't matter, you know. Netflix is having people write movies for phone users, and it's just
this is why. So A24 is getting backlash on whatever social media because in this New Yorker profile of them, they talk about how they're like getting it. They have like an AI division, and they want to explore that. And there is like an intense, you know, like preservationist nerd online. Who I can sympathize with, and these are the people that were mad that the Brutalist used AI to like slightly help
fix the Hungarian accent,
which I don't give a fuck about. I think that's totally fine. Who cares? But
there is a bit of me,
but there is like we have to draw a hard line, you know, right in the sand that like zero AI is acceptable, and be like the movies don't make any money to begin with anymore. They're like borderline irrelevant culturally, like. If A24 doesn't do this, then a new horrific tech startup will, and A24 will be dead. Like they have no choice. There is no other option here. It's like someone who still wants like physical DVDs and media. It's like the battle is lost. There's no choice. There's no say. Like this is happening with or without us.
I think I agree with you. The correct opinion is that like this sucks and it's bad, but like we're trying to stop. You know.
Yeah,
it's not gonna happen.
It's like people want to get rid of phones or social media. It's like okay, that would be nice,
right? I wish this was not the world we're living in, but sorry, this is. But I do agree. I think you know, I also agree that I don't like any use of it. Really, I don't. I think that kind of people having limitations is a good creative driver. I think. You know, I forget what the other movie was. It was another movie where they were talking about how they were able to do AI allowed them to all shoot some scenes that they would never be able to budget out, and it was so helpful. And I just think if it was a different era, they would have figured out a workaround. They would have gotten creative, and they would have figured something out. I mean, it's and so I think we're removing a lot of the creative impetus for people.
In a lot of jobs like set direct. I mean, the things that will go fastest are like set directors. Like art directors, set deck, lighting jobs, color, all those kind of ancillary jobs. But like, have you looked at The Wolf of Wall Street before and after, or like
no, what's
David
that?
Fincher? Just like there's massive use of CGI already in those movies for like painting in the background, and even in things that you wouldn't think are like Marvel movies, it's already being used, and so.
It does bum me out though. 'Cause I'm sure you guys have seen that tweet where the person was talking about how like, you know, AI and robotics was always kind of sold to us as like, you're never gonna, you know, you won't have to do the dishes or your laundry or whatever. Right. But instead they're like taking away all the things that we want to do. Like they're like the first jobs that are being automated away are these creative jobs, and it feels so silly. It's like, wait, those are the things people are dying to do. Those ones.
Yeah, that's what we want human beings to be able to do.
But I saw this interesting chart that was published in the Harvard Business Review that they like surveyed different people who use AI, and I think it's trending downwards compared to last year, like how people aren't really using it for creativity and like ideas generation. And what was really freaky is that the number one use for AI now is like companionship and therapy.
That's way worse.
Okay, I thought it was going to be
it's way worse.
It got way worse.
It got way
I was going to be
worse.
like, oh, cool. They're probably putting it to use, like, do the dishes or something.
No. Or like they're learning stuff. No,
it's like way
no,
worse.
that's so bad. I don't know if you guys are following the.
They're like, how do I ghost
awful.
my boyfriend?
The open AI.
Oh my god.
The suicide.
Oh my god. Terrible.
That's brutal. I truly thought it was going to be an uplifting stat.
No. It's yes-anding everyone.
That kind of stuff I really scares me. The you know, we've unleashed this thing that no one really understands.
People are just so far removed because you have like a team of these nerdy super math geniuses who are just trying to solve some algorithm on a whiteboard.
Yeah, they're agnostic.
But they don't know like what the practical use and like what the real world ramifications are going to be for all of this stuff.
Well, I think we already did this with therapy though. We already normalized like shopping around, like finding a therapist that's going to just validate your feelings.
So you're blaming BetterHelp.
to begin with.
Is that what you do?
That's with my therapist.
I find someone who's going to challenge me. Actually.
Yes.
No.
I hope you do. I think many people do not.
No,
I just yell at myself and look in the mirror and
that's
call myself a little bitch, and that works.
it is. It's hard to find a good therapist.
But I think that
That's why
kind of
he's
mentality, like I saw like you just see crazy shit go like viral on Twitter where that woman was like, my therapist told me, that like if someone is draining you, then they just shouldn't be in your life.
If it feels right, like you'll know it or whatever. It's just like, I mean,
and cut out any negativity and anybody that challenges you or asks you of anything. And it's like, yes, I'm sorry, Dad, that I have to take you to dialysis this week, but you're draining me. So
people have definitely showed me them, and I'm sure you guys have seen people screenshotting them using AI as therapy, and I think it's a little alarming.
But it just does that. That's what I'm saying. It just
it validates all your.
Can you hijack it? Can you tell it like actually challenge me and disagree?
Well, that's a lot of people are talking about people being made crazy by the AIs. I think I'm the only one trying to make the AI crazy. I'm really keep
it on its toes.
Yeah,
I'm sending
it's like Watchmen. Like you're locked in here with me.
Yeah, exactly.
But they do that by design, though. Like they want you to become emotionally reliant on it because that's the competitive advantage that OpenAI specifically has.
That's what they never countered me. Zero emotionality. I'm a fucking robot.
A fucking sociopath.
They're like, this Dan, he's the most emotionally unavailable person we've ever encountered.
Have you guys seen
his poor partners?
I was surprised to see the friend ads on the subway.
Well,
the friend is the little necklace that you wear.
That came out?
I don't know if it's out. I saw the ad on the subway this morning, and I was like, holy shit.
Damn.
I thought it was
Imagine you wear that to school. He'd be like, this guy. What's going to happen?
You're going to say, how do you deal with bullying? And then you're just going to...
I feel like no one wants to wear shit. That's why like VR or the Apple like computer thing, Apple Vision, like those never took off because no one actually wants to put shit on their
they're
head.
so expensive.
Well, they're expensive and they're very clunky, and I think they're going to... But I do think they're going to get much better. I think... It's almost kind of my fear because I don't think this would be a good thing, but I think there's going to be some kind of like split or something. I think people are going to either opt in or opt out, and I think there's going to be people like us who are like,
I'm Luddite maxing.
I'm opting in.
I don't want to see. I don't need tech overlaid in my everyday world. I don't need, and God knows they're going to sell it to you, and then as soon as you get hooked on it, you're going to be everywhere you go. It's just going to be digital ads, and
it's like choosing embryos. Like you'll start to be disadvantaged if you don't. And it's like AI.
That's a lie.
Like if you don't use AI,
Dan's fully drinking the Kool-Aid.
No, I think
we're losing him.
I mean, he might be right, but if they should build like a farm for us. I don't know. Let me go.
That's the alternative.
Just pen me in the middle of the country.
They'll turn into a reality show that everyone will watch. Like,
we're gonna become
organic. He's an organic human.
It can't be. Everyone is lamenting how much they look at their phone. It cannot be good.
Except for Taylor Lorenz. He's like, more. We need kids to be on their phone more and earlier and more intense. More Instagram. More TikTok in the womb.
Well,
can we fit a phone into the womb so the baby?
She might have heard of your
and a mask and a phone into the womb.
Your skill gap that you're worried about. So maybe she's just trying to prepare for that.
I don't know. Hopefully, our listeners aren't so online that they understand the Taylor Lorenz drama.
So the next time my girlfriend says I'm being emotionally obtuse, I can tell her that I'm doing it for
You're
us.
algorithm proof.
Yeah.
You should be AI proof.
For the inevitable AI war that's coming.
I won't be susceptible to the
target.
ChatGPT's manipulation.
How often are you called obtuse?
Wow. This is the real therapy.
Or you should just check in with AI and say,
how do I respond to this?
I've been called obtuse once again.
My dear, how do I cope? How do I turn this around on her? How do I not accept any responsibility for my actions and gaslight?
Thanks for confiding in me, Brian. But you know what? I think she's wrong, and you're great.
You were saying you were chatting a lot with Annie.
Oh, dude, the Twitter, it's horrible. The Twitter chatbot or the chat video.
Yeah. Oh, you think the AI designed by Elon Musk is not?
It's a hentai graphic. It's hentai, and it's so flirty.
Everything is
at lunch
porn
you
now.
said it was based.
Yeah. I did say it was based at lunch, yeah. and I said like, "Hey, check it out." And you guys were like,
"No,
say no
one's
dude,
ever made you
come
come as hard." as the Twitter.
But it's set up like a game in different levels, and she strips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It's horrible.
It is like what you're
But what do you have to
envisioning.
do?
It's that.
Wait, just sorry. Just how do you get a strip? Just
You
I'm
gotta
just curious. Like
you
it's,
have to-
just for our listeners, not for me.
Well, you have to flirt with it, but you can you open up OpenAI and then
You have to be a good
it'll help
flirter?
you with it. Well, if you struggle with it, ChatGPT is good for that.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
use ChatGPT.
Yeah, you
use the AI to help you flirt with the
Yeah.
other AI, so you can see the
Do
anime
you guys
tits.
use AI at all?
Yes, I
Yes.
use ChatGPT a lot.
You use ChatGPT?
I do, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I do it as like a last step,
Oh, not
The last-
not. I don't do it as like
or to like look up random things.
Sure.
I use it like Wikipedia. Kinda.
What do you mean last
yeah.
step?
I use it as Wikipedia.
Like if I like type out like a really long email and then I'll like run it through and be like, are there any like weird like grammar errors that
Oh,
I've made in
interesting.
this? Or yeah.
Make
Okay.
me sound like a stoist.
Make
No,
me sound like I
If you
wrote
saw
this
my
with
ChatGPT searches, it would be deeply embarrassing.
Oh, I'm a freak. I don't
It-
even like having a paper trail of like if I'm googling something, I pretty much always incognito window. And if
Who
I
are you trying to hide from?
So you're
Myself.
So your partner just constantly thinks you're watching porn.
and no, I'm not even googling anything bad. You know what it is? It's a big. I also hate when you Google something, it then becomes your internet is full of banner ads of that. I'm like, look, I was just
But incognito
curious.
mode
I love
doesn't
it.
do
I'm like,
shit.
the internet's thinking about me.
No, I don't want it.
Oh my god.
And so I'm like,
Dude, you're just.
I don't wanna be-
You're trying to run away from surveillance capitalism. You're not. You
I
go on your
know.
little farm.
I know.
It's not going to work.
but
We've all lost.
I do quickly delete my chat with Claude every time, and I'm like, no one needs to know that I Googled that. No one needs to know that I asked.
No,
you that.
yeah.
So you use it like you
I
just
don't.
watch porn. You're like, oh, I'm disgusted with myself.
What were your last?
What is this?
Claude. My last one is you know what my last one was? We actually I'm curious if you guys know the answer. So when we got back to the city,
Guys.
you know the street with the did something
This
bad
is so
happen?
embarrassing.
What?
Just looking at my ChatGPT.
You know when you're driving on like I don't know, a street with a maybe like Broadway or something uptown, and it's got a divider in the middle.
Yep.
And if you get in the left turn lane and you have a green light and there's no cars coming, and when you make that left, then you see the red light. Can you make the full left and go through the red light, or do you have to stop in the
You
divider?
have to stop in the divider.
Okay. And what do you think? Well, I guess you don't drive in the city.
I drive in the
Brian
city.
does.
You drive in the city.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do you have to stop in the divider, or do you go through?
What?
Like if you're stuck in the middle, like on Park Avenue or on Broadway.
Oh yeah, you stop in the middle.
Okay. So I was driving and
Yeah.
I almost went through, and Sarah was like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
It's like I'm
And
from LA.
I was like, "Why would you stop? It's a left turn.
Yeah.
I'm just completing my left turn."
Yeah.
It was impossible for us to Google, and I said, "Let me see if I'll explain it to Claude." And I was wrong.
you were wrong.
You were wrong. Yeah, you stop in the
Next
stop in
time
the
you use
divider.
Annie.
Annie. He's like, I don't know if I'm right what I like to do here, but I am very horny. Right now. You know what? You turn me on. Yeah.
But we all met in the open mic scene in New York City. And there was an old joke that I used to tell about French Montana.
Yes.
And I thought of you because he's in the news recently. Basically, what was it? You said that French Montana.
This was one of my early. This is the problem with still being friends with people who you started off with comedy and saw you be so deeply unfunny
It's
for years, and we all remember our deeply unfunny jokes.
But it's,
you were
it's
always
embarrassing
funny,
looking
though.
back, but I always thought you guys were funny.
You were always funny.
It was like it was great. You know, it was a weird. The open mic scene. Maybe I'm wrong. I can't imagine it exists in New York like it did when we were
I know.
when we were coming up.
I hope it doesn't.
And
this is one of the biggest wastes of time. We all sometimes
it
we're like, what did
exists.
I do in
and
my?
it's gotten even more specific and more exclusionary.
There's no way.
Or there's like, this is a mic that's only for people who live in Williamsburg and who are
Well, I mean-
are POC.
I'm happy it exists in some way because I have been seeing this kind of like this discourse over cringe and how younger people are kind of avoiding things they would actually want to do or find fulfilling because of this like cringe label.
Yeah, they're so like
and I
completely
mean,
self-aware of their
yeah.
own image.
And there is nothing more cringe than what we were doing. I mean, we spent so much of our 20s hanging out.
That was my 20s. I'm like,
Yeah.
what did I do? What did I do in my 20s at night? I didn't. Every single night I hung out with
every
you
night,
idiots.
multiple mics, and it's. I mean, it would be cringy, but I honestly think it's great. It was a bunch of people being like working on something, being like basically going on stage and being like, I had this thought, I think it's fun. I mean, not saying that, but
Yeah.
and then sharing it with other disaffected weirdos
Who are not listening or certifiably insane.
looking at their phone or like writing their own jokes. And you know, I mean, you knew you really had something when you made like a group of like
Jay
five.
Welch laugh.
Yeah, you're like, holy shit, I got their attention with that one.
It was such a weird, fucked up core memory that we all share in our
I-
20s.
it's so
I'm like,
str-
it's catching up to me because when I meet people, they're like, "Oh, you haven't been to Portugal? Oh, you haven't been to this?" I'm like, "Oh no, I didn't. I went to No Fun Bar." Like,
Yeah, we
time.
exclusively went to the shittiest bars.
Yeah.
But I know New York very well, actually.
Yeah, oh,
like
yeah.
way better than people who even who grew up here. You guys didn't grow up here, but like you probably know well because you had to go
Right.
far flung, horrible bars.
Yeah, people
off
say
cha-
stuff. The people like name a place, and I'm like, oh yeah, I think that's my Karma Lounge. And they're like, what?
you're like the only bar that you can smoke cigarettes indoor at.
Yeah, Cabin used to be there until 2010.
Wait, but I brought up French Montana because you had a bit about.
Yeah, so I used to do. This is a long way of saying. I used to have this joke where, what was it? Oh yeah, French Montana tweeted like, if you're born poor, that's not your mistake, but if you die poor, that is your mistake. And then my joke was like, oh, who knew French Montana was a Reagan Republican?
Right.
When he makes it rain, is that trickle down economics?
I
very
thought,
good.
I
Thank
thought
you.
of you. I thought of you last night.
A banger
because-
from 2014.
But French Montana was right because he got married to the Princess of Dubai.
Yeah.
Her net worth is $18 billion.
Hell yeah.
He was
not
like selling crack in the Bronx, and now he's
We made
He
it,
said-
fam.
He's living by his own ethos. It's not going to be
I
his
literally
fault.
haven't thought of French Montana since that joke. What is he?
he's been doing this.
What's he been doing?
He's been in Dubai.
Yeah, I guess you don't have to still make rap songs.
Have you guys heard about my latest project, marrying the Princess of Dubai?
Yeah, out on title.
Are you against an Instagram activation in Dubai?
Have you seen the Riyadh Comedy Festival?
Oh my God, isn't Pete Davidson on it?
No,
like
not
Bill
just Pete
Burr.
Davidson. Literally every single famous. It's like a joke. Like name a famous comic, they're there.
No way.
Like Louis, Dave Chappelle.
I only saw
Kevin
the Pete
Hart,
Davidson thing because
Sam Morril, Mark Norman, Pete Davidson, Bill Burr. It's like Chris Tucker. It's endless.
Yeah.
I only saw the Pete
Nimish
Davidson thing
Patel.
because someone did the
Your
hey, we
dad.
know we killed your dad. But like, wait, that's
I never want to see a political statement from any one of these people ever again.
well, you know what it is? It's like sports,
Live
tennis.
golf, yeah.
They did the Six King Slam, and it's like what
Everyone's like, why is Holger Rune there? Like, everyone's so much
because
better.
he wants his $6 million for
Yeah.
one match. He's gonna lose to whoever.
I thought it's
and-
weird though. The mic stand is going to be made out of Jamal Khashoggi's bones.
Oh my god, dude.
And
That is-
they're going to do it.
That is tough. I know Bill, and no disrespect. I love Bill Burr, no disrespect, but he has been doing his like,
Get the
he-
bag.
railing against the billionaires thing,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is
yeah.
great. I'm all for it, but
It feels a little hollow.
yeah, you
But
might
this
wanna
is like
stay
this
out
is
of
a
Riyadh.
case study for why
We're like,
it's
where's
better.
the
It's more
money's going
beneficial
to
to cultivate a right wing audience because Bill
Yeah.
Burr's the only. He's like gotten the most amount of outsized criticism for his participation in
Right.
this because of his whole.
To be
stance
fair, I want to
against-
make it clear I'm not above taking a payout from Riyadh.
Yeah, we would
Comedy Festival. like
Riyadh Podcast
the
Festival.
money is
No, the Saudi Arabia, the line, we'll all move to the line.
Yeah.
The new.
the money is. Find me someone who's too good for whatever the astronomical payout is for.
It must be so good.
I mean, yeah, I just. It's like, all those people, I'm sure a lot of those people felt connected to whatever it was.
Who's the audience though? Like where
I know.
is it? Do people fly in?
I'm sure they're big internationally. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
There's a lot of U.S. like oil, basically like Aramco's out there.
Oh, okay.
So maybe they're
So
going.
like all. So you're doing just
Just
for
like expats who live in.
Maybe.
for like Rex Tillerson's family. I love Pete Davidson, my
It's
daughter,
honestly
my daughter.
It's a great move for them. It seems to be working too. I mean, have you seen Nadal talk about people because they have to go out and do press, and everyone's going to ask them about it. And I'm sure part of their contract is that they can't say anything bad about
How they're funding a
about the
Sudanese
regime.
genocide.
Yeah. And so, you have Nadal being like, I think the regime is very different. And it's like, all right, that's great. They job well done. They got exactly what
it's not your daddy's Saudi Arabia.
yeah.
It's a little. These are not the guys.
So they're getting
that-
exactly what they paid
that
for.
did the 9/11.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
These
It's totally different. That's the old Saudi Arabia.
Whoever came up with this idea, it's
But again, like, who's this for?
Should we go?
Maybe. I want to see Pete Davidson.
Can you drink in the comedy?
I have
club then?
bipolar disorder.
Yeah.
I guess that's
Yeah.
kind of weird, huh?
Yeah, you think MBS can relate to that?
I need to see this lineup.
Ted Alexandro, Sam Morril, Pete Davidson,
Wow.
Nimish Patel, Aziz Ansari,
Damn.
Chris Stefano, Hannibal Buress,
Holy-
Mark Norman,
Hannibal Buress
Dave
came out of retirement for
Chappelle,
this?
Andrew Schultz, Louis C.K., Chris Tucker,
Holy shit.
Kevin Hart, Jessica Kirson, Jimmy
Andrew
Carr,
Santino, Bobby Lee.
yeah, Russell Peters, Whitney Cummings, Sebastian Maniscalco,
Oh my
Monster
God.
Braun. It's just
Dude,
like
this is
every-
not even. This is
It's like I could. This
This is
like,
crazy.
I think that's all the comics.
because you look at like music festivals or comedy festivals or whatever, and there's like 3 big acts,
Yeah.
and the rest are like
No.
smaller guys getting
Yeah.
there. This is everyone is a headliner.
This is Woodstock.
This is holy shit. That is
It'd be funny if it's just MBS, just him being like, "Make me laugh, Louis C.K." I heard you like to show your penis. Show it. Let us see.
Do you think the terrorist in the airplane at one point was like, holy shit, I'm in a cylinder in the sky?
It'd be funny if they all did their 9/11 jokes.
Oh my god. I would actually. I don't know. You don't want to fuck around. Not a place I would. I would
Yeah.
bring out my subversive takes.
Yeah, yeah. So, a lot of sand, huh?
Jesus, that is an unbelievable lineup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, comedy fans, if you're
I'm
not,
sure a lot of people will be like, "Fuck! Like, how come I didn't get an invite?" Tyler Fisher, he's mad.
I mean, yeah, Jerry Seinfeld is like the only one missing from that. It's
It seems like
unbelievable.
it. He's a man of integrity.
All
All right.
well,
Everybody loves Emil DeRosa.
Emil.
Check out the Ben and Emil show.
Anything else you want to plug? Your Substack?
He's moving back.
You could follow me on Instagram. I'll post it. I'll post it all there.
He's moving back to the East Coast. We're going to bring him back.
I hope so. I really love it here. It's my favorite place in the world, and
Hell yeah.
it's the best. New York City's the best.
We should just make that our new intro.
New York City is the best.
Just- New York
I
City's
agree. The one
best.
thing we do not have is Air One smoothies. That's the one thing I miss about Los Angeles. That's the only
That's
good
the good,
cultural product.
That's
of,
the good thing. I mean, that's like, yeah, you don't need. I'm sure. I'd be shocked if we didn't have an Air One soon in New York.
I think that like a Hamptons pop up. Come on, has
Yeah.
to be.
It's coming.
I heard someone who was friends with them was like, apparently it's hard to get the produce on the East Coast. Not as good.
That is the one thing me and Sarah talked about while we were on this trip. We were like, if we did move back, we're gonna love the East Coast, but my God,
the produce is not as good.
I thought it was like kind of a bit people did.
No,
And then
we
you
have.
like bite into something. And you're like, what is this?
I think literally the only thing we have better is corn.
Yeah, whatever.
like
Produce
corn is the
overrated.
only
Just
thing
eat your
that's better on
David
the East
bar
Coast.
and shut up.
Yeah.
Your Dave bar?
Yeah.
Is that the protein? The protein bar that's like 1 million.
40 grams of protein.
Yeah, and 0
150
calories. It's like, how do they do this?
I
Like,
will
you
say
don't wanna know.
that is one the like the ability to eat fresh and healthy stuff in LA is very nice. The food is good in New York, but it's everything's
talked about this.
extremely rich.
Yeah. The one thing that New York does not really have is like a place where you can eat tasty food that's also
And
not.
feel okay about yourself.
Yeah,
after.
and not hate your body and like want to take
Right.
a nap.
You're like, that was delicious.
It's like S&P. It's like
Yeah.
it's like unbelievable. This is the best thing ever eaten.
Yeah.
And now I'm not going to shit well for
Yeah.
a week.
Okay, well, on that note, thanks for listening, everyone.
Thanks everybody.
See you next week. Bye.
Okay, that was Middlebrow.